So, what'd you call this stuff again?
New soda.
Wow. This is awful.
Yeah, there's not much new about it.
Why do you drink it?
It's free. Sunrise One gives me dibs on the food we couldn't sell during the day. It's about all I can afford working 4 bites an hour.
That's sad. Wait. Minimum wage is 7 bites.
What? No, it's... Oh, God damn it!
This is Goatface. Welcome back to the Goatface Corner Show. Howdy, adventurers! I heardest thou were looking for treasure. Exactly. It turns out I'm actually super great at, well, everything, but treasure hunting especially. Let's say a couple of us get together and hunt for that treasure you're after, and should we find it, I get a cut. What do you say? Alright, adventurers, let's play together! Howdy, Internet, this is Goatface.
And I'm Hemp, but you can call me Brandon.
And welcome back to the Goatface Corner. In today's episode, Roll for Initiative. Dungeon Crawl was a game created by 2600 Inc. and released to arcades in the year 1985.
But we're playing the home console version, made in 1988.
Right. The game's story is your bog-standard medieval epic about an evil wizard making off with magic treasure. The twist is that Mentok here has taken his sphere of influence and dropped it off in his massive 100-layer maze. Our goal should be obvious, of course. Reach the bottom, grab the orb, and take off.
Each level in this game is a large maze. The main things you want to look out for are these keys. You won't actually find any locks, but you can use them on something much more useful. These keys can be used to remove walls. You don't have to do this every time, and I think you should actually save the keys if you can help it, because it can make future levels really easy to run through.
There are also these flashing tiles you can step on that make walls disappear in a similar fashion. In both cases, you'll want to make sure there's not too many enemies behind the walls you intend to remove. This game tends to be a bit of a cognitive gauntlet in terms of keeping track of all the enemies around. Enemies appear at these little spawner devices, which thankfully, like most objects in the game, can be destroyed. Dungeon Crawl's favorite pastime is absolutely loading each layer of its layer with dozens upon dozens of enemies. It's actually pretty hard if you don't know where you're going. Which we don't.
Co-op is the most fun way to play this game, I think. Me and Kevin used to stay up late and...
Dude, you can't just say Kevin. Nobody's gonna know who that is.
Well, why wouldn't they know who... Me and my foster brother, Kevin, used to stay up late and play this game for hours, and it was a lot of fun. The feeling of teamwork you get from working together to take down hundreds of monsters is something special. It also makes the game a lot easier. But that's not to say multiplayer doesn't have its own challenges. It's not a split-screen game, so you and your partner, or partners, have to stay pretty close to each other, which can lead to some hard parts.
The mazes in this game are littered with various traps. For example, there are tiles that can freeze a player in place, and some that can teleport you. You can see how things like this, combined with being restricted to one screen, can result in problems. Like this? This specifically was exactly what I was talking about, Hem. Nice, demonstration.
Sorry.
Some levels have multiple exits, which can take you to even deeper levels of the maze, while others have multiple exits that take you nowhere. Certain levels of the dungeon are literally just giant rooms with no enemies and like 1,000 real fake doors. If you know where you're going, then these levels pose zero challenge. But if you don't, they can take you quite a while to figure out. And taking a while is a bad idea.
Each player has their own health meter in-game. I mean, obviously. Your health is constantly being drained by enemies, traps, and even just when you're walking around. The only way to refill is...
Midnight needs food badly.
Yeah, game, we're working on it. Aha! Perfect! Let's eat! Did you just shoot the food?
Oh, Mod. Goatface? Goatface? No! No!
Huh. Well, that's never happened before.
Hey, I didn't mean to...
It's cool, Hem. You have no idea how often my co-hosts have sabotaged me. The final boss is a three-headed dragon. I'm not sure what happened to our buddy Mentok. Maybe he turned into the dragon, or maybe he's just a coward. I know for a fact you don't get much for the ending aside from some lovely text informing you of your victory. Despite the game's wild difficulty curve and extreme enemy-hungry design philosophies of the last 99 levels, this one's pretty much just you and the dragon. If you happen to have enough HPs remaining, you don't even really have to dodge. Just stand right next to one or more of his faces and stab away. Hem, you want in on this? It's pretty sweet.
No, that's okay. You go ahead.
Suit yourself. Next game! You okay there, Hem?
Goatface, I'm sorry. I messed up your video and...
You did fine. Nice, hustle out there, kid.
No, why are you doing this?
Say what now?
You have superpowers. Why are you sitting in this dingy room with me?
I don't quite see the connection there.
You've literally got superpowers, an ability no one in the world has ever had before. Hex, you even saved the city a few months ago. You could be anywhere else right now talking to the press, or some celebrities, or...
And yet, here I am with you.
But why? I'm not special or strong like you. I can't do anything. I'm just a janitor working for less than minimum wage and living in a broom closet.
Hey, Brandon, take it easy. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be famous, and I'd love to not be eating cardboard disguised as pizza and flat soda. But if I deserve to be famous for saving the city, you deserve to be famous for saving me. You went up against Glitch Kid alone, without any superpowers. And when push came to shove and you were given an out, you stood your ground and vowed to protect me because we're friends. And that means more to me than fame or fortune ever could. Now come on, let's get some real food.
Would you two keep it down and try to eat this cardboard disguised as pizza? I've almost successfully digested one.